Having been on a beautiful long walk yesterday in the sun with the black belt Floof, who by the way has her own channel linked in the description, so please make sure you check that out and subscribe if you want to see her own videos. I was amazed at just how many people leave dog fowl around the park and on the footpaths and things like that. It's absolutely terrible, not only because it's unhygienic, but it is actually a separate offence which can attract a fine, which many of you may well know. However, what I am more surprised by is the amount of people that bag it up and then leave it on a tree or a branch or the fence or something like that. So just for the sake of clarity, I'm going to tell you where the law comes from. The Clean Neighbourhoods and Environment Act of 2005 incorporates and replaced the Dogs Fouling of Land Act 1996 and widens the discretion for fixed penalty notices, not just for dog fowl, but for all other kinds of littering as well. So the dropping of litter, the failure to pick up dog fowl, all of which can attract fixed penalties. And by the way, it is no excuse to be unaware that your dog has fouled around the park, or that you don't have a suitable bag to collect it. Neither of these will exculpate you from liability and the possibility of a fixed penalty fine. Over 90% of councils have dog wardens, which you may not recognise because they may just walk around as ordinary looking people, and they have the authority to fine you on the spot if they see that you've left dog fowl without clearing it up. But as I said, what I was most surprised by is when people bag it up and then leave it on a fence. Why are you doing that? First of all, the bag is certainly not going to decompose for a significant amount of time, and if everybody did that, soon enough the fence is going to be completely full of bags full of... But what you may not realise is that bagging it up and then leaving it somewhere attracts a different kind of penalty, that for littering, which at the very least is going to be a fixed penalty of around £75 or £100, but it can also amount to a separate maximum fine of £2,500. Because if you bag it up and then leave it, this is a separate littering offence, which attracts up to £2,500. And going back to the original fixed penalty of not clearing up your dog fowl, if you fail to pay that fine, you can be taken back to court for a separate fine for not paying the fine of £1,000. And if you fail to pay that increased fine, you'll be going back to court again. But aside from the fines and the implications, I think it's just good common sense and common courtesy to pick up the dog fowl so that everyone else can enjoy the walk as well. So if you're out and about in the sun going for a walk with your dog, pick up the mess, and thanks for watching.